Hi, I'm Stacey Michelon with You Served, You Deserve. And before we get started with our episode today, if you really enjoy the information that I'm putting out there, please hit like, please subscribe. And always, as I say, drop a comment below. I don't care if you don't agree with me. Drop a comment below, hook up with me, and let's talk. So without any further ado, our guest today is Dr. Murray Kim. 35 years, just retired from the military, and let's welcome him to the show. Murray,
Honored
welcome.
to see you. Thank you, Stacey.
Murray, 35 years.
Yes, it's been a beautiful journey.
Now, Murray, before we get started, I had asked you earlier, what made you do 35 years? You told me a little bit about your family. I'd like you to share that with our veterans out there, how you came about doing 35.
Okay. So my father served in Vietnam in the Army. He was in Saigon. He went to Korea and met my mom, right? And then when he came back to the stateside, he had 6 brothers, right? Okay. And then as we had our conversations, after I joined, he's like, well, we've all done 30,
All 6 of them?
All 6 of them.
Wow.
Like, if you don't do 30, don't come to the cookout, right? So for 29 years, every time I went, they're like, you're not going to make 30. You're not going to make 30. But it was really motivational, right?
Sure.
So that inspired me, after 20 years, you got to keep on going. I did the enlisted side in the Navy. I did 8 years there.
Okay.
And then I also did the Army enlisted. And then once I did the 20 years, I did my OCS and then got commissioned. And then 15 years of commission, and now it's time, right? It's time.
So now you go to that barbecue, you hold 5 years over them.
Exactly, yeah.
So
they're almost like, thank you, bow down, right?
Yeah. So you served Navy and Army.
Yes.
I've talked to, of course, veterans who were in the Navy. I talked to those in the Army. Yeah. There is that little tension, not tension, but that fun tension between the both.
Especially, football season, Army versus Navy, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, do I wear a uniform that's half and half, or what do I do, right?
Now, Murray, you just retired when?
May 17th.
May 17th.
Yes.
Well, congratulations
Thank you.
on that. Let's back up a little bit about how we got together, because you actually help veterans today.
Yes.
And help them with their benefits and what they're entitled to. Yeah. How did that all start? Because you started doing this a few years back, right?
About 5 years ago.
You actually did your families first.
I did my families first. I did my father's, did my 6 uncles. And once I met Rob, he said, I know what you're doing. And I was like, well, I know what you're doing. I was like, well, let's have some dinner and let's talk. You know what I mean? Because the Veterans Advocate Center family has a lot of foundation and has great support system, right? Yeah. And I was doing it myself, right? A lot of paperwork, submissions.
Sure.
It would take me almost a year, you know what I mean? But it was great. But when I got with this family, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I can make more phone calls, you know what I mean? I can connect with more veterans, and the team supports everything.
Sure.
So I was like, you know what, this is a beautiful match. So I was like, Rob, thank you. Let's get it started. And then it's been a year and a half now.
A year and a half?
And it's been a beautiful journey.
For those of you watching the show and listening, we actually hit a milestone. We started the company in 2023, as you know, and in August of 2023. In August of this year, 2025, we hit just over 1,000 veterans. Now we're September, and we're just hitting 1,200 veterans. Yeah. And of course, we did the show, as some of you know, already in Korea, in Okinawa. We still have the show coming up in Saudi Arabia. We're going to be in Thailand in November, and back in Okinawa in December. So Murray, you actually live in Thailand.
Yes, I do. Sawadee.
What part of Thailand are you in?
I'm in Jomtien. Jomtien. It's south of Bangkok, about an hour and a half.
In Thailand, how many veterans are in Thailand, would you say?
Well, in my current chat group, I have 780.
Okay.
But altogether, there's all more than about 15,000.
15, wow. Now, we have an event in November. I believe the event is a softball event. It's November 21st through the 23rd.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to be at that event?
Of course.
All right. So listen, if you are available, come on out, meet Murray, meet the team. We're going to be there. We're actually arriving on the 18th of November. Now, I'm not going to be there personally. Rob is going to be there. You're going to be there. There's going to be quite a few people from Veterans Advocate Center that's going to be there. We arrive on the 18th, so the 19th through the 23rd, please seek us out. We're going to be right around there. It's a softball. It's actually the big softball. It's like
It's like an annual thing.
an annual thing that they're doing. So this is a big event. So if you're in Thailand, please come to it. Again, the event is the 21st through the 23rd, and you can meet Dr. Murray Kim personally and talk to him and meet the whole team out there at Veterans Advocate Center.
Right.
I want to ask you, now with you serving, and you've been through a lot,
Right.
how does this help you when you're working with a veteran? How does this help you?
Since I've been in both branches, I can relate to a lot of the ranks or the MOSs, what the job has, right?
Sure.
And being
I'm going to stop you one second. For those of you that are not veterans, explain what MOS is.
military occupation,
So their job.
yeah, their job.
Okay.
And being in both services and being enlisted and being commissioned, I have lots of stories, lots of experiences, and I feel like I'm a product of the product. I can relate
Right.
to multiple deployments, challenges that you have with families, challenges you have with jobs and everything. So I was able to communicate them with them better and then build that rapport with them.
Sure.
And they said, oh, he understands, right? And being an officer was a blessing, but being enlisted before being commissioned, it taught me how to be more humble and how to be a better listener, and that we have to follow first before we can lead,
I like
so
that.
I always stayed in my lane as commissioned because I knew how it was to be E1 through E7, right? So it's a beautiful journey, and serving, from Desert Storm to now, it's been my father is very proud, right?
There you go.
And he and I talk about all the time. It's like, I'm going to cook you some steak and eggs, and he tells me all his stories. And I tell him all my stories. So I'm very proud of him, his uncles,
Right.
and he's proud of me. So it's the bond that cannot be broken, the
Sure.
father and son thing. Just like us, right?
You're right. And I was just going to say that. Murray, I'd like you to look at the camera and talk to veterans right now who are sitting there wondering, should I really take advantage, not take advantage, but should I really get started with my benefits? I'm at 50%, I'm at 80%, I'm at 0%. What would you have to say to them?
You are not alone, right? We're here to be that foundation, to be that guiding light. There is hope, and we want to reach out to you, and we are very easy to find. And when you are sitting at home wondering, should I do this, should I not? We'll do it for you. We take you from the cradle all the way to the end, right? We're with you all the way, every step of the way. And I know that because I've taken dozens, and I had a call this morning. He said, I had 0%. I just got 70, and he celebrated. His wife is happy, right? I took a Vietnam veteran, 42 years, he didn't have anything. And he was with Veteran. He came with us at Veterans Advocate, and he got to 100. And, he cried and I cried when we had our conversation.
Sure.
So this is the place to be. And my next duty is at Veterans Advocate Center. And that's all I want to do, because this family is strong and it's solid and it's backed up by fidelity.
Murray, you said something that's very, very important. And those of you that are listening right now, and even if you're not a veteran, but you know veterans, it is very emotional. I know I have veterans that I sit there and talk to. the mind is broken. You've been through so much. A veteran has gone through so much. He or she, there's an innocence that's lost. You sign into the military at the age of 18 or 20. You get in there. You have a certain expectation, but it's not what you expected. You know, in there, and it is emotional, especially when you feel you're alone. And I'm not just talking about PTSD or anxiety or depression. I'm just talking about it as a whole. You know, the one thing, and those of you that are listening, the one thing that I know, and I hear back from every veteran, it's not about the compensation. It's not about I'm getting 100%, I'm getting $3,800 a month. It's about the recognition. You want the recognition back. Hey, I served. I've been through this. I want my government to recognize the fact that I gave my life. I put my body out there, my mind out there for you. And that's what this is all about. Murray, I want to thank you. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be part of this family.
And I want to thank you so much for your service and for everything that you've done and everything that you're doing, for veterans now. Not only serving, but now you're serving them again. So thank you. I just want to say, again, I appreciate all the followers, all the viewers, but please, I need you to sit there and not just watch this, but take action. Do something. Do something today. Reach out to me, give me a call, send me an email, let me know what your story is, and get moving now. And if you don't want to even talk to me, talk to somebody. But start working with your benefits. Start getting what you deserve. As I always say, you served, you deserve. I'm Stacey Michelon, your host, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Again, hit like and hit subscribe.